Hello, and welcome back to Stardew Valley Expanded. Um, Hello there. My name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. So we finally got Kent now. That's very good. Dear Melly, here's a recipe from my saloon. I only share this with my good friends. From Gus, we've got cranberry sauce now. Melly, remember to eat healthy or you won't have enough energy to work hard. I'm including one of my favorite recipes. Make sure to use ripe tomatoes. Eggplant Parmesan from Lewis. This recipe of mine won first place in a cooking competition. I hope you like it. Thanks for being a friend. Ice cream from Jody. I'd like to share an old cooking recipe my papa used to make. It's important the fish is fresh. Lobster bisque from Willie. I was eating lunch at work the other day and I thought maybe you'd like my mom's recipe. She always makes me a grilled cheese sandwich to bring to work. Somehow it always stays perfectly crispy. Grilled cheese sandwich from Martin. I got lucky in a raffle and landed myself a lifetime supply of Joja Cola. These'll help keep your energy up while you're working on the farm. 50 Joja Colas from Andy. Oh my goodness. Congratulations on completing my little challenge. I'm impressed. As an added bonus, I've included the blueprints for a new type of chest. Enjoy. P.S. Now that you have all of those resources lying around, why not swing by for some construction work? Got the stone chest recipe from Robin for completing our quest last week. We've got a notice here. The price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop has increased. Wow, we got a lot of mail because we made a lot of progress with people last episode. It has been a hot minute since I have recorded, so I might be a little bit rusty today. But hopefully I will shake off that rust quickly as we're working on getting this farm set up for the new season. I hope everybody had a nice holiday season this year. I went ahead and I took a little bit of time off, mainly because I wasn't feeling super well and I needed to kind of rest and recover from that. But I'm feeling much better again, so now it's time to get back to playing some games. Ah, another beautiful day in Pelican Town. My friends. Oh no, you poor thing. Your wing's broken. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health, little one. Everything will be all right. Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. He's all set up in her room, but as a token of respect, she didn't give the bird a name. Hello, Melly. I was just checking this old garden space. It used to be the community garden before we relocated it near the library. With no one taking care of the field, it's seen better days. It's a shame. This is the first thing travelers from Grampleton see when they visit Pelican Town. I know you have your hands full with Oakhart Farm, but if you were to fix up this plot of land, you could use it to grow whatever you like. I tried offering it to Andy, but he said he didn't want a handout from me. What do you say, Melly? Do you want this plot of land? We'll go ahead and we'll take it. Great. The residents of Pelican Town would truly appreciate it. You can get right to work on the field. I'll move these barrels and boxes out of the way soon. Well, I have a pile of paperwork. Have a nice day, Melly. I was just coming to get seeds, and we just got tons of cutscenes. And I have a feeling we're going to be getting a lot of cutscenes in the future since we've been working so hard on friendships. Like this. Stop telling me how to live my life. Hey, cut it out. We're letting you live here free of charge until you finish school. It seems like you don't appreciate that at all. Stop trying to make me feel guilty. I appreciate that you and Dad are helping me out, but expecting me to dress the way you want is ridiculous. I'm not a little girl anymore, Mom. You're right. I'm sorry. Is someone there? I swear, this house is haunted. And speaking of new outfits, I forgot all about this, but I have a new outfit today. We've got a nice, gray hoodie, and we've got a bow in our hair now. Something different for the new year. But we're here for seeds, so let's go ahead and get started with getting some stuff that we can plant. All right, so hopefully I did my math correctly, but here is what I've got. This is for all of our sprinklers that are outside that are in front of the house, and this is just some extra stuff that we can go ahead and we can plant inside of the greenhouse in any of the slots that we have empty, and we can maybe go ahead and fill those up with something else as well. It'll depend on what we have on hand at the farm. Well, I'm already in town. I'm going to go ahead and check over here. We're going to grab our ticket and everything. We've got one for high-end groceries here. It has a very long time on it. I might go ahead and accept that one. It looks like we get a book today. That's very good. Definitely want that as well. So this is Bait and Bobber, and we're just going to get some fishing XP, and that's totally okay. Oop, and it looks like we got a mastery. So we'll have to go down to the mastery cave at some point. And Olivia's quest, it looks like we need to add wine to her cabinet in her cellar. Oh, goodness. Wine, cheese, and goat cheese. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about the cheese. That's really easy. It's the wine that I'm not 100% sure about. I think at this point, everyone kind of knows how the first day of spring goes, especially when you're further on in a playthrough. So I'll bring you guys back when I have everything planted. Everything is finally planted, so at the very least, we've got it in the ground. And I'm going to try to run around and water as much as I can before we run out of time today. Hopefully I can get it all done. Well, I'm not going to lie, I don't think it's possible that we're going to get it all done. My option here is to either pass out or go ahead and head to bed because I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. But I might at least try to get just these potatoes done so they all grow at the same time and then head to bed. As always, the first day of spring is such a crazy day. Today is Morris's birthday. Very interesting. We'll definitely need to stop by him. And it looks like we got some fertilizer from Susan. Thank you, Susan. I am now selling higher quality fertilizers as well as new crop selections. See you soon from Pierre. Yes, thank you. We did see that yesterday. A new baby duckling hatched. We're going to name this one Dill. And I think we're going to go ahead and put a void egg in here so we can get another void chicken. And while we're in here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant some seeds in any of these extra spaces. I want to make sure that everything that we have is planted. Might as well be utilizing this space, even if it's not pretty in here yet. All right, I've spent plenty enough time on the farm. Our next goal is to get the missing fish from the community center. We only need 3 more, and I did some research, and all of them are available in spring. So that is our goal this week. We want to finish the community center. We only need 3. That's not very hard, so I want to get it done. I grabbed some stuff for trap bobbers, and we're going to head out. The first place we're going to go is to try to get, I believe, the king salmon, and that is down in the new forest down here. But first, we're going to have a cutscene. Oh, Melly, you scared me. See that fruit up there? It looks delicious, doesn't it? But I can't reach it. Ah! Thanks. Okay, got it. You're stronger than you look. Here, try a piece. You know, I just realized something. Even if my art career is a flop, I'll always have a friend to catch me on the way down. Ah, Melly, nice of you to drop by. There's been a recent influx of locusts in the forest, and I'm just adding some extra magical protections to make sure they don't come after my fruit. More effective than your typical pesticides. I always have to keep a layer of magical protections on these plants, anyways. My ex wife hated them, said they were a sign I was growing soft. She still occasionally tries to lay the odd hex or two on them when she's out flying at night. It's one of the reasons that Caroline and she has a lovely sunroom, you see. Well, my goodness. It's difficult, you know. I enjoy the solitude out here in the forest, and I enjoy the work that I do, protecting the valley. But even a wizard gets disheartened at having his heart twice broken. Well, I'm certainly not in a hurry to give it a third try, but if I do happen to fall in love again someday, I believe it'll be with someone who appreciates a good garden. I'm not really sure if I want to romance the wizard, so I'm just gonna go with that shouldn't be too hard to find around here. Yes, there do seem to be more green thumbs in the valley than not. It comes with living so closely alongside nature, I think. I have some business I need to attend to inside now that these plants are adequately protected. Enjoy the rest of your time in the forest, and do stop by to see me again soon. Ahoy, Melly! I'm returning from a fishing trip deep in Cindersap Forest. There's a river filled with king salmon this time of the year. Boy, I wonder if that's what we're about to go do. Take a gander at this beauty. She was quite the mighty catch. She'll sell for some good coin on the market. If you're feeling the angling spirit, try catching one of these beauties. But that is really funny to get that specific cutscene from Willie when we're literally on our way to go do exactly just that. Wow, it took a while to get down here, but we're finally here, and let's hope that I can go ahead and catch one of these. And there we finally go. There's the king salmon. We weren't here for too long, just caught a couple of fish and got a decent amount of treasure, if I'm honest. Not too bad. Okay, we're at the Mastery Cave, and the first thing I'm going to grab is going to be the Combat Mastery, mainly just because I want to be able to work towards finding these trinkets first and foremost. I think that those are going to be really helpful. There's a few of them that I really like, and so I want to definitely work towards getting those to make Skull Caverns and some of the more challenging content later on a little bit easier because we got like the danger in the deep and stuff like that we get from Key later on, and those are made a lot easier with trinkets. I'm thinking more specifically of the Healing Fairy, and I think it's like the Basilisk Paw or something like that. I think both of those are incredibly useful, so I want to try to get those. So we're going to start with that mastery. Next stop is over here at this bridge. We're going to see if we have enough time this evening to catch a butterfish. And our very first thing that we're going to catch is that butterfish. Fantastic. Now we just need the goldfish, and that's going to have to wait for tomorrow because that is an early morning fish from my understanding. Marnie, we can't. If word got out, it could undermine my position of authority in the town. You understand, don't you? You care too much about your job, Louis. There are other things in life, you know. But yes, I understand. I guess we'll have to keep us a secret. Ah! Melly, you overheard everything, didn't you? I'm going to keep this a secret because this isn't my information to tell. Like, this has nothing to do with me, and I don't gain or lose anything by just staying silent. All they're doing is having a relationship. It's none of my business. Thank you, Melly. I won't forget this. Why were you hiding there anyway? Because apparently I'm always watching. Always. You know, I don't think I've been in this cave in a while. Let's see what we got going on in here. Lots of jades. That's nice. Oh, I just realized it's Morris's birthday. That diamond reminded me. Let's go see if we can find him. Well, here's Martin. I think we could go ahead and maybe give him like an emerald. Cool. Okay, and we're just going to kind of wait here for a little bit and see if Morris comes out. Here we go. Oh, what a delightful birthday surprise. Residents of Stardew Valley are truly generous at heart. Okay, so we got him to... We're up to 5. That's not terrible. I think we were quite low with him. Probably should have checked beforehand, but I kind of spaced. Again, I'm not sure if he goes away when we finish the community center, so we might not be able to finish his story. All right, now, let's head to bed. Okay, I know we have a bunch of farm chores, but we are actually going to head out to go get that goldfish immediately. And it looks like, from my understanding, we need to go to the river that is in town. There we go. We've got the final fish for the community center. To be honest, I was kind of worried we weren't going to get it because it was starting to get kind of late. Here's what else we got while we were there. A decent amount of fish and stuff like that. Mostly kind of trash, but that's okay. We really just wanted that goldfish. And some Dish of the Seas. Those will definitely help in the future. The last bundle. Farewell, Melly. Bye. Goodbye. The Juminos have returned to the spirit world. We finally got the community center done. That's going to unlock so much more stuff for us to do in the future. Looks like Pierre needs a sunfish. I'm pretty sure we just caught one, didn't we? We sure did. Let's go ahead and give him a gold one. It is closed on Wednesday. We will not give him one today. We'll give him one tomorrow. I'll save one so that we can give it to him. And now that we're finally back home, I'm going to go around and I'm going to finally do our farm chores and maybe a little bit of clearing on the farm because it's kind of a mess. All right, I did a bunch of clearing on the farm. I mainly just cleared the pathways that we use the most for now, just so that I'm not getting frustrated walking around. We did manage to get an orange sapling seed. I hoed it up out of the ground, so that's really cool in case we need any more oranges. And I've been slowly chipping away at the cheeses and stuff that we might need for that quest. We've got plenty of regular cheese, working on the goat cheese as well right now. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with like the wine situation, because right here we only have 8 and we need 20 total. Our limiting factor for making more of those is oak resin. We only have 3 more oak resin. We could technically make 2 more kegs right when these ones finish up, and maybe we can finish in time. I don't remember the exact time frame on these, but I'm pretty sure within a month you definitely get more than 2 batches. So maybe that's what we'll do. When these finish up, we'll go ahead and add 2 more down, because I think these are expensive wines and I'm not really willing to give her expensive wines. We could use something like blueberries or cranberries or something, and then maybe we should have enough time to be able to do 2 batches of those. I think that's kind of what I'm thinking will work. And now we'll have the glittering boulder finally. I'm honestly surprised at how long it took me to get this one done. This is usually one of the first ones I have done. So it looks like we have like a rain cloud up here in the top corner with the lightning bolt. So hopefully that means we get some lightning today. Today is Kent's birthday, so we are going to prioritize him. And hopefully this time I won't actually forget. Jerry and Elizabeth used to live here. This was their vineyard. They were good friends of mine. Remember the Great Recession? You still had that there office job of yours. That nosedive in the market had devastating effects on the demand for crops, especially artisan goods. Jerry and Elizabeth held out long as they could, but eventually gave up. Jerry, you yoba darn fool. I told him not to spend all their darn money on that project of theirs, or else they'd... I was on the verge of bankruptcy myself. Luckily, I knew where to look for good forage. That forage saved me. Yoba was looking after me. Same thing happened to Alexa, that little farmhouse south of Fairhaven Farm. Now some freakish cretin of a mouse lives in there selling hats. I think that their wizard has something to do with it. I'm always seeing flashing lights coming from his tower. I need to do some pondering by myself why I came out here. Alone. Now leave. That's such a difficult situation for him to be in, and for all the people that lost their homes and their livelihoods. We're going to be doing some errands today. We're going to be checking on some stuff. This is super easy. So dried purple mushrooms, which I'm pretty sure we already have stuff for, and the white algae, which we pretty much have stuff for as well. So as long as I can remember, we can get that done as soon as we get home. I'm going to pop in here first. And we're actually going to go ahead, and it's time. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get 2 auto grabbers because I'm tired of picking stuff up by hand. We're going to give a birthday gift to Kent. So that got us up to 2 hearts immediately with him. That's wonderful. I want to take a quick moment over here to stop by Krobus, give Krobus a gift. And I think while we're here, we're going to go ahead and grab this star drop. Now we're going to stop in here and do this quest for Pierre. And while we're here, we're going to give him a coffee. Want to take a moment to get our final upgrade for the pickaxe from Clint. Hi, Melly. It's odd. I'm not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. This stream is flowing from deep within the mountain. Hey, do you see that glistening in the water? I see both of them, Willie. Yes, that's quality ore. The flow of water must be carrying it out to the mountain, out of the mountain. You know what this means, right? It means we can start panning for ore. Here, I've got an extra pan in my backpack. Why don't you take it? If you ever see ore glistening in the water, use that pan and see what you find. You received a copper pan. We are up here, though, for a quest for a robin. Got a quest a very long time ago to bring her 10 hardwood, and let's finally complete this. Melly, why are you out here in the rain? I'm just doing some work. I see. I came here to spend some time alone. But I don't mind your company. You're getting soaked. Come stand under the tree. It's impossible to describe this feeling, watching the curtains of rain whisper above a silent lake. Hey, a mini harp. You're full of surprises, Melly. I'm impressed. That surprises me as well because I'm not very good with instruments. And now we shall awkwardly play in silence. Wanted to go check up here. Yes, this is what I was hoping for, was this quest right here. Ah, Melly, I've been waiting for you. Have I ever told you I used to be married? Yes, you told me, I think yesterday, actually. Or the day before, maybe. My wife and I were together for many years until I made a mistake that drove her away. Her anger and envy were so intense that she turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everything in her path. When I found out, I sealed this passage to her home, fearing that an innocent villager might fall prey to her dark magic. But now it must be unsealed, for when we separated, she took my magic ink. I need that magic ink back. I would do this myself, but I can't see her again. That's why I need your help. In order to unseal this passage, you'll need a dark talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. He should know where to find one. I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Now go. Greetings, Melly. I don't believe I've seen you up here before. I visit this graveyard to pay my respects to those who sacrificed their lives to keep the valley safe. Many of these adventurers were my friends. I went on an expedition in the mines with a couple first-slash adventurers who were eager to test their mettle. Imagine their disappointment when we found that the monsters have been thinned out. The progress you've made single-handedly is impressive. Your assistance in keeping the valley safe is a debt I don't think I'll ever be able to repay. To tell you the truth, you remind me of myself when I was your age. Magnus Remodius and I privately meet regarding new monster hunters, wizards, witches, and adventurers who join our order. I want you to join our meetings, Melly. Your insight would prove most helpful. What do you say? I would be honored to join these meetings. I'll let you know when we have our next meeting. We usually meet at the guild buildings or at Magnus's tower. Sometimes we rent a room at the Stardrop Saloon so we can enjoy good food and drink too. I must be on my way, Melly. All right, so we've got a lot of new stuff from coming up here. I wanted to quickly kind of check out and see if there was any forage up here as well while we're this way. Ooh, it is mighty foggy up here. Looks like there's at least a little bit. This looks new. What is this? Ferngill Primrose has a spicy taste to it. That is really pretty. Got an artifact that we already have. Let's see what Gunther wanted from last episode. Ah, there you are. I arrived early to ready myself for our expedition. Let's say don't worry, I'll protect you. That's reassuring. I'm honored a revered adventurer such as yourself is escorting me. I'll follow your lead, Miss Melly. This equipment was abandoned when miners hit a void spirit nest decades ago. Shortly after, the Adventurers Guild was established here. This floor won't aid in my research. We need to find a cavern undisturbed by human activity. Miss Melly, there's a small gap between these cavern walls. Perhaps there's something it leads to? What should I say? Think I'm gonna have him stay close to me. I don't like the idea of leaving him back here with nothing, so have him stay close. I'll be right behind you. It's dark. Let me turn on my lantern. Ah, a treasure trove of untampered artifacts. Thank you for protecting me, Miss Melly. I prefer them petrified. This is quite the find we stumbled onto. I'll start excavating now. The sooner I'm done, the sooner we can leave these perilous caverns. Yes, these dwarvish artifacts will greatly help my research. You'll receive prompt payment in the mail, bonus included, for your courageous actions. Very nice. That's a lovely cutscene that we got. I wanted to make sure that we got that. I think we were supposed to go there on the 1st, but that's kind of a big day, and I didn't feel like going. A shadow person above ground? This is outrageous. Your people were responsible for the death of my entire family. If you dwarves hadn't driven us from our ancestral home, we'd never have had to resort to violence. I'm sorry about your family. Sorry isn't going to cut it. Let me at him. He's despicable. Come and get it, Shrimpy. Silence, both of you. The elemental wars have long been finished. You have no reason to be fighting any longer. The two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can see that. Very well. I'll stay away from the sewer from now on. And I'm truly sorry about the past, Dwarf. I have no personal gripe with you. Very good. I shall cast a seal of promise to finalize this agreement. What's that? You're looking for a dark talisman? Now that you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. Unfortunately, I dropped it while exploring that tunnel in the far corner. Things started heating up in there, so I left in a hurry and sealed the entrance. You seem pretty sturdy, though, so I'll open it back up for you. Just be careful, okay? There we go. You found the dark talisman. It's covered in bug slime. I think we'll eventually come back in here to get the slime jack, I think it is. But for now, we're just going to leave. I want to make a quick pit stop at home to clear our inventories and to place down these auto grabbers before we head up to the swamp area. And I'm not seeing any wiggling over here, so I don't think we've gotten any storm stuff today. That kind of sucks. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a void mayonnaise so we can head up there and have that with us. I don't know if the swamp will be any different than I'm used to, but we'll have that just in case. All right, so this place is definitely looking different. We have a lot of different like pathways and stuff that we can explore. Looks quite winding, so I'll try not to get lost in here. Oh, and we have enemies. That's interesting. What did we get? Sludge. Okay, so we got to be careful of enemies. We've got a swamp flower, a common flower found in the marshlands. Oh, one of the flowers was moving. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm kind of just following the side on here. Oh, we got another guy. Got a swamp essence. A lot of flowers over here. We've got another weird little guy. What a silly little face he's got. Gave us another swamp essence. Ooh, I should have brought a totem. That's new. What is that? Oh, it's a guy in the water, isn't it? Oops. Oh, they hurt. I can't say I was expecting to find all of this in here. Ooh, that one was fast. Dropped some carrot seeds, too. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where I am in here. Those are real super huge guys down there. Ooh, ooh. They hurt. They hurt very badly. I think there's a good chance we're going to pass out down here. I don't think I'm going to be getting out of here because I don't really know the way out, and I don't know if I could get home in time. I did not think we were going to have a huge maze to go through. Ooh, okay. We shall not be messing with that guy again. I think we might need some kind of like defensive food or something like that to try to deal with that guy. Some kind of a potion or something. I don't know. But we won't be going that direction again because I think he'll just one-shot us at the moment. He's real mean looking. Kind of cute though. Maybe I'll explore up here. Oh, gotta be careful. There's more of those guys. Okay, we're gonna pass out down here. All right, well, I didn't realize that was gonna be a huge maze, but we got some interesting stuff. We got a ton of these swamp flowers. We've got a whole bunch of other little mushrooms and stuff like that, some essences, some sludge. That big ghost guy was quite a problem. Thanks to you and the quality produce you've been shipping, my store's business is booming. Along with our regular rebates, I wanted to send you a special bonus. Thanks for being such a good customer and contributor to our small community. It's people like you who keep local businesses alive. So we got some money back from Pierre. Enclosed is payment for your services. Thank you for aiding in my research and protecting me. And we got 20 grand from Gunther. Wow, Gunther, thank you very much. And then here's our pass out notice. And then I've unlocked the back room of the shop. Come by when you have a chance. There's something I want to show you. Willie. And then we've got a little bit of quality retaining stuff or basic retaining soil from Jody. Thank you, Jody. Let's take a very quick early morning detour to give stuff to the raccoons. That was a super easy bundle. And we got a raccoon hat. 3 Omni Geodes needed for the sturgeon pond. Let's go grab that real quick. There we go. And it already looks like we're going to need seeds again for in here. I have absolutely loaded my inventory up with gifts. I tried to get something for everybody that still needs hearts to be filled. Let's see if I can try to get as many of these done as I possibly can today. Oh, and we have the cutscene for the community center. I completely forgot about this already. I'm not sure how you did it, Melly, but the community center has never looked better. You've done Pelican Town a great service. Everyone in town is pleased. As a way of saying thank you, I'd like to present you with this town's greatest honor, the Stardew Hero Award. You've earned it. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Who's that? Sales have been plummeting. Where have all of my customers gone? Ah, Morris. What? All my customers? Here? This isn't good. How does it feel? Let's be reasonable. It's of no consequence. I'll just run a 75% off sale, and all my customers will come crawling back to me, begging for forgiveness. You'll see. No, not this time. Gather around, everyone. I remember when I first moved to Pelican Town. This building was active and vibrant. We worked together to make the town a better place. There was a real sense of community. George, you always used to do the crossword puzzle while sipping coffee in the community kitchen, remember? The good old days. Emily, you wove that custom banner for the Stardew Valley Fair. I remember you working on that for years. It was a lot of fun. Willie. Me? Remember when your little crab experiment got out of hand? That I do. We showed up one morning and the place was crawling with them. But Gus saved the day with a brilliant idea, a crab leg feast for the entire valley. I still dream of that garlic butter. You see, everyone, our community is what makes Pelican Town special. When Jojamart came to town, we lost sight of that. But now, thanks to Melly, we have a second chance. I'm asking that you join me in boycotting Jojamart. We have the power to reclaim our old way of life. Who's with me? I've lived here too long to see this town go to ruin. You can count me in. I'm in. Boycott. Me too. It's about time. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. I'm done for. Morris and his Jojamart cronies were never heard from again. Haha, that's great, Sandy. I know, Emily. Melly, hello. Hi, Melly. We were just about to go knock on your door. Sandy surprised me with a visit today. She wanted to see you too. I know you like surprises, Emily. Oh, so I thought I could maybe see your farm, Melly. I caught a glimpse of it from the bus stop. I haven't visited yet. Oh, the farm is incredible, Sandy. Let's go to the farm. Yay, I'm so excited. Hooray, Melly, let's go to your farm. This is amazing. Wow, your farm is impressive. It's a lot bigger than I imagined. Isn't it beautiful, Sandy? This farm used to be nothing but trees, rocks, and weeds. Melly completely turned it all around. All on your own? That must have been a lot of work. Emily, let's go to the beach. I haven't seen the ocean in forever. Oh, that's a great idea. Melly, would you like to come with us? Thanks for joining us. Yay, next stop. So pretty. I love the sound of the ocean. The waves are so smooth, so soothing. Being in the desert so long, I forget how beautiful the ocean is. Sometimes I take this valley for granted. There are so many amazing places here. Is there anywhere that has a better view of the ocean? Yes, there's a huge cliff at Blue Moon Vineyard. You can see miles and miles of the sea up there. Ooh, let's go then. Next stop. I've never been up here before. This view is amazing, Emily. It really is. The gem sea looks beautiful up here. I wish I brought a camera. I would have taken a picture. Next time I visit, I'll be sure to bring one. I know it's a bit far, but can we go to the summit? Oh, that's a big hike up the mountain. If you're up for it, we can go. Let's start heading up there. Yay, this is gonna be fun. Wow, this view is breathtaking. You can see the entire valley from up here. It really is. You can see Pelican Town, Center Sap Forest. You can even see where we just were at Blue Moon Vineyard. You don't get views like this at Castle Village. I need to visit the valley more often. I would love that, Sandy. I'm happy to hear you'd like that too, Melly. Oh, look at the time. It got a lot later than I thought. I have a night shift at the Oasis tonight. Aw, that's a shame. We were having so much fun, too. I'll visit again soon, Emily. Do you mind leading the way, Melly? Thanks, Melly. Let's make our way to the bus stop. I need to visit the valley again soon. This was fun. Melly, you need to visit me sometime in Castle Village. I'll show you around. There's some unique locations there too, although I prefer the ocean here. Bye, Sandy. Have a safe trip. Heading off now. Ciao. Bye, Sandy. Really seemed like she didn't want to leave. Okay, oh my goodness. That was a lot of cutscene all at once. Back to what I was doing, let's go ahead and give out some gifts. We found Pierre's secret stash. This is genuinely crazy that we just walked into their bedroom and started snooping. I'm not sure why we're doing all that. Hey, who's in the bedroom? What? How did you find that? Quick, give it to me. Promise me you won't tell anyone about this. Honestly, I don't know why I was in here. I'm just gonna keep the secret. That's crazy that we were just snooping in their bedroom. Thanks. I appreciate that. Just forget you ever saw this, okay? And I'll just forget that you were snooping around in my bedroom. Honestly fair. Now I have to find a new hiding spot. That's a good boy, Dusty. You might be the only one around here who understands me. No one else has seen the kind of stuff you and I have. Melly, did you overhear me talking? We'll say yes. We'll be honest. I don't really like to talk about it, but I guess I'll explain. Have you ever wondered why I live with my grandparents? You see, my father wasn't a good guy. He ruined everything for me and my mom. Half the time he was gone, the other half he'd drink all night and tell me I'm worthless, that I'd never amount to anything. I think he resented me for being young, bitter because he'd wasted his youth doing nothing and had gotten nowhere in life. Well, that's my take on it anyways. Who knows what was going on in his mind? One day he left, and soon after that, Mom got sick and passed away. I had no choice but to move in with my grandparents. You seem like someone I can trust. That's why I'm telling you this, Melly. I don't want any sympathy. If there's one good thing about my past, it's that it made me strong. Now, let me show you what Dusty will do for a barbecued steak. Yay! Melly, it's great to see you. Gus, may I make Melly a drink on the house? Sure, Emily. Melly, enjoy the free drink. We appreciate the business you've given the saloon. Yay, here's our cocktail menu. Which drink would you like? I think I'm gonna probably go with this bottom one because I don't actually drink in real life. The Hazy Sunrise, that's a good non-alcoholic choice. Give me just a moment while I whip this up for you. Of course, Pam. Voila! Here you are, Melly. I hope you enjoy it. How was the beverage? The drink was amazing. You're welcome, Melly. A round of drinks over here, please. Coming right up, Pierre. Looks like my night is about to get busy, Melly. If you need me, you know where to find me. Enjoy the rest of your evening. All right, I finished giving out all the gifts that I could, and this is what I had left from that, so I didn't do too bad. It looks like we finished our friendship with Willie. And then let's see who I missed today. Missed Maru, Sandy, Elliot, Claire, Sophia, Martin, and I think that's it, although it does look like I can talk to a few people here. It looks like I missed talking to Abigail and to Pierre, so I'll talk to them really quick. I have no idea what's going to happen with all of the NPCs that were part of Joja. I can always walk up there and glance, but I'm pretty sure it's abandoned now. I'm realizing I don't think I saw Morris here anymore, actually. No, Morris is no longer on this list, so that must mean that we can no longer be friends with Morris. But I did see, I think Claire and Martin on there. So hopefully that means we can eventually, yeah, this is closed now. Hopefully that means we can eventually see them again, maybe when this is turned into a theater or something like that. Maybe they'll come back and they'll have jobs there. Not sure. But I am quite pleased with the amount of stuff that we got done. I think we did a really good job with gifts today. I think we'll go ahead and we'll head to bed a little early tonight. Hi, Melly. Are you free this afternoon? I finally got my act together and I am doing an art show tonight in the town square. Come into town between 3 and 5 p.m. if you want to be there. Pierre's General Store is now open 7 days a week. Very convenient. I picked up this recipe overseas. Enjoy. I want to say thanks for making me feel welcome. Crispy Bass from Kent. Melly, I'm not sure how the human message system works, so I asked Wizard to help me write this letter. I hope you are doing okay. I wanted to share this with you. It's notes on how my people build a certain item. The dark sign from Krobus. Melly, I'm really craving a fresh apricot. I haven't been able to find one at the store, so I'm asking you. I'll pay you well for it. Quest from Emily. Oh, hi. No one told me. I suppose I'll go home now? Man, that's really awful. I'm really hoping that maybe she's able to find employment with the theater there. I'm really hoping that she finds something else. That's really messed up. Does he like these? No, he doesn't. He doesn't like those. Okay. He's looking very sad today. make a quick drop off over here. I wanted to go ahead and get some extra artifacts in here. Just get them out of my inventory. Drop a gift off. And then I was kind of thinking up here we have... I never went to go get the golden scythe. And I figured we could kind of check out over here. It's kind of crazy over here. Maybe we'll do that second. And then maybe we go check out over here and see if we can get the golden scythe today. We got double diamonds from that one. That's really good. I will definitely take that. All right. Wasn't too hard to get here. So now we finally have the golden scythe, so that's going to be helpful. We also did find this, although I probably won't be using it because this is obviously way better. And now I think I'm just going to spend a little bit of time clearing out the quarry. I have a feeling this is going to be another very long episode because of all of the cutscenes. That's just kind of the nature of becoming friends with all of the villagers. We're all cleared out now. We got a decent haul from that. It wasn't too terrible. Pretty excited about all that coal, though. My goodness. Now, I've already given 2 gifts to Dwarf this week, but I will at least talk to him for the extra friendship. And then I think I might spend the rest of the day just kind of getting some resources from down here in the mines. Ooh, we got a bunch of really good stuff from that. My goodness. Let's see. What are we willing to get rid of? That. We're going to go ahead and put that on because it's the first thing that we've got. +4 immunity. I think that might be better than this right now, so I think we're going to swap. I don't usually use the quiver long term. I don't find it incredibly useful long term. But if you still haven't completed the Monster Slayer goals for the, rock crabs, it will help you find them. So if you're having a really hard time with that one, the quiver can be a really good one to help with it. Okay, here's our overall haul for tonight. I think I'm going to go ahead and put these in the chests that are here. This is everything else that we got. And we're doing pretty good on our mastery. We're already past 5,000, so we're already 1/3 of the way there. We're doing really good there. Quite happy with that. Today is Lewis's birthday. We'll have to grab him a hot pepper. And we've got the recipe for pizza now. And it also looks like our wine is done. We've got orange wine. That's not too terrible. I think we'll go ahead and save that in case we need it. And then maybe what we'll do, because we're already going to have to wait for 2 more rounds of this, what we'll go ahead and we'll do is we'll just put some cheaper stuff in. I'll put this salal berry stuff in, so that we can make some cheaper wine here, and then we will keep saving that throughout the month for that quest that we're working on. And I think this is our first caviar, so I'm going to go ahead and save a couple of these so that we can go ahead and use those, because I think we need them for some stuff. So we're going to go ahead and save those. Ooh, and it looks like all of our tree farm stuff is grown. We set this up, I think, last episode. So we're going to need to start working on making tappers for that. I'm going to make a quick stop over here at Clint's and throw in our watering can for an upgrade. I went ahead and I grabbed a bunch of seeds. I'm going to replant some of these fields, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and work on that tree farm. So today will probably be a little bit of a boring day, and I won't have much to show for it. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the tree farm today. The copper needs to smelt, and that's pretty much what's holding us back. But for the most part, I'm going to get everything else done. The only ones that still need stuff are these new trees, the trees from Expanded. They just need some tappers, so I only need 9 more, and I'm not too far off. But given the time of day and how long it takes to smelt, it's something that I'm going to have to work on in the next one, I think. I had enough for 5 at the very least, so I'll just need to make 5 more in the next episode. I'll leave this in my inventory to remind me, since sometimes I am a little bit of a space case. And that's going to do it for this week in Stardew Valley Expanded. I really appreciate you guys coming along with me today. We got a lot done. Most importantly, getting that community center done. So that means we're going to be able to do stuff like Ginger Islands in the future. And I know I didn't visit Willie in this episode, and that's mainly because we just don't have the batteries that we need to be able to fix the boat, I don't think. And we also are going to need some more iridium. So, in the next one, I think our focus is going to be towards working on getting that done. We might spend a lot of time in the Skull Caverns next episode. If you made it this far in the episode, I really appreciate you coming on this journey with me today. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Bye.